What's good in the hood, party people? It's your boy, Sky T Vice on Switch, Skylar Vice on YouTube. We're doing Hogwarts Legacy, hardest difficulty, and we're doing it as Ravenclaw. I've already done it as the other three houses. This is my fourth playthrough, which is why we can do it on the hardest difficulty. But there's still things I'm discovering, and I haven't played it since, I played it 3 times in quick succession when it first came out, and haven't played it since, so I'm a little rusty, I've been finding. Oh, outpost. Come and see me, I've discovered something in the locket we found at Gringotts. Sounds important. Oh, got off a little early.
Revelio.
Where's that tinkling coming from? That house chest will come into play later in the game. This is the exit.
Revelio.
There we go. Another one in the books. Remember, the more of those we collect, the higher our XP goes, the higher our level goes. You want to be as powerful as you can be, as early as you can be in this game. So that way you can do the side missions and get better, bells. I don't know, this is the arithmancy thing. So, we did one of these in the first stream, but if you didn't see that, I'll go over the rules again. Anytime you see one of these doors, it's basically a simple math problem. So you reveal the equation. There's 2 equations that you have to solve separately. I would start at the top, work my way down. Each of the mythical animals around the door is representative of a number, counting from 0 all the way through 9. 0 being the demiguise, 9 being the giant squid, the kraken. So the first equation, the sum is going to be 13. It's in the center. It's the sum, 13. The components are the number 1 and the spider, which we know to be 8. So 8 plus 1 is 9. We're missing 4 to get to the 13. So which animal represents 4 on here? It's the little bird on the branch, the little owl there. So let's go ahead and enter that into our first wheel. It'll have 1 question mark on it. There we go. You just roll until you find it. There we go. Come over here. First we got to solve for it. So the sum is going to be 21, which we know is going to be 0, 1, 2, 3. So 13 plus 3 is 16. We're missing 5 to get to 21. So let's find which one's going to represent 5 on there. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's the little spider crab looking thing. That one. I don't know what that is exactly. But look. Ah, we were right. Get a table. Now, when we get our own room, that'll come in, and we get some new gloves. Anytime the arrow's going up means the thing that you got is more powerful than what's currently equipped, so you should exchange it, most likely, until we get to the point where there's additional things you can add on to them, but we haven't got those yet. So, oh yeah, that's a big increase on offense. Let's go ahead and equip those. Boom. We're styling and profiling.
Revelio.
Looks like it wants us to go this way. Out of my way. I have important matters to attend to.
Revelio.
Oh, I see one over here.
No one likes it.
Sir Cadogan was allegedly friends with Merlin himself, and as such became a sworn knight of the Round Table, although he is only really known to the wizarding world. He is famous for his defeat of the Wyvern of Wye, and now spends his days challenging students to duels. Sounds like a character.
Revelio.
Taking the scenic route.
Revelio.
Off on another adventure, are we?
Revelio.
We got a chest over here with the new wand handle, so that's pretty sweet.
Revelio.
Another demi, guys. Make note of that. To come into play later. Hey, just slept in your office. That's totally normal, right?
Professor, I'm glad to see you.
And I you. Thank Merlin you're in one piece. I heard about the attack. Trolls in Hogsmeade?
Sir, the trolls were wearing armor. It had that dark glow like the dragon collar.
Goblin silver. Ranrock used it to control the dragon. But how? And why send trolls to...
They were there because of me. I overheard Ranrock talking with Victor Rookwood.
Ranrock was in Hogsmeade with Rookwood.
By
The trolls
jeez.
were Ranrock's distraction so that Rookwood could get to me. And he would have, had Serona and the patrons at the Three Broomsticks not intervened.
This is grave news indeed. If Ranrock's goblins and dark wizards are after you, they want what we found in that vault.
They're after the locket. You said you discovered something in it.
Yes, yes. I discovered an inscription. When I read it aloud, this map appeared. Clever enchantment. It's a map of Hogwarts, to be sure, but I do not know where it leads.
It leads to the library. A restricted section, to be precise. And a bit beyond. I see traces of magic there on the map.
I suspected you would see something.
Shall we go?
I appreciate your enthusiasm, and I'm eager to discover what we may find there as well. But if our experience at Gringotts, let alone what happened to Miriam, taught me anything, it's that the path we're on is terribly dangerous. I'd like you to work with Professor Hecat a bit, before we continue.
But sir, how dangerous could the library be? Perhaps we're only after a book.
Perhaps we are only after a book, but we should be prepared for anything. Once you've honed your defensive magic further, come and see me.
Let's get ourselves jacked
I'll
up.
let Professor Hecat know to expect you.
Professor Fig, as if my schedule wasn't congested enough, the Ministry has charged me with arranging the rather inconvenient arrival of a new student at Hogwarts. A fifth year, if you can believe. Professor Weasley insists that they will need an escort and a mentor to help them acclimatize before term begins. I have assigned the task to you. Please see Professor Weasley for details. Professor Phineas Nigellus Black. Douche. Douche nugget. Let's check out our gear. Make sure we're fully upgraded. Oh, we got that new wand handle. That's pretty cool. Looks like we're doing well on our we need to learn Incendio from Professor Hecat. Then that's going to be good for battling too, so let's go learn that right away.
Revelio.
Sorry, we can't get that yet. Can't get the ones with the eyes on them until we have a disillusionment charm. We gotta find that chick's gobstones at some point too. Oh, I see a field guide page.
Revelio.
Some matters to discuss.
Yes. Yes.
I'm here about the new spell you wanted to teach me, Professor.
Good. Professor Fig indicated a certain urgency to you completing your defensive magic assignments. As such, you are to learn Incendio, the fire-making spell, handy for lighting torches, burning away spider webs, and,
people.
when necessary, defending against those who would wish to do us harm.
Sounds versatile.
Quite. But before we get started, I'd like you to complete a few tasks.
Of course.
You may be surprised by some of them. Astonishing how much students don't think their professors know. When you're finished, come and see me. Then we shall begin working on Incendio.
Let's knock these tasks
You know
out.
where to find me once you've finished.
Win 2 rounds of cross wands. Complete a round of spell combination practice with Luke and Brattleby. Hey, we can do that. Good
Seems crossed
thing
wands isn't as secret as it's believed to be.
we
Revelio.
I think so. We shall see who shows up.
There we go.
I know, Sebastian. I know.
Hello, Lucan. May I use the training dummy?
Of course. I'll fetch it and give you a list of combinations to practice. Ready to have a try now?
That would be wonderful.
Be sure to cast all your spells before the dummy lands. If you need to stop practicing before you finish all of them, let me know.
Just follow the prompts above. Cast what it tells you to cast.
Excellent form. You'll get it.
Ain't nothing to it.
I'd say that's enough practice. You looked good out there.
Thank you, Lucan.
I say better to discover one's weaknesses during practice than during a duel. You'll be a fearsome challenger now.
All right. So we got one of the assignments done. We still need to win one more match of Cross Wands, and on this difficulty without any spells, it's going to be kind of hard.
Yes, it is. I've got a great match lined up. Ready for another round?
I'm ready. Let's do it.
Brilliant. Are you dueling with a partner?
Sebastian treated us well last
Sebastian.
time. Let's do it
Let's
again.
get to it. Ready to get thrashed?
2-on-3.
Apologies in advance.
Uh-oh.
There goes my wager.
I am better than that. What am I doing?
Like the winner.
Got her. There we go. Victory!
More people can't watch the duels.
Bravo.
I gave it my all.
You did indeed. The other duelists have already taken notice of you. But after that last round, they'll really have it in for you. You'd better keep practicing if you want a chance at winning. Or at least surviving the next round. I'll let you know when we're ready. Hope to see you then. The next round is for all the gobstones, so to speak.
I think that's all we need to do to get our next spell, though. We should get our next spell before we start dueling again, for sure. Because we're going to need that fire spell.
Revelio.
Hey, we got a field guide. Some students believe that a wish made over the well for beasts, whether near the Thestral, Griffin, Chimera. Just love it when all of our hard work pays off. That long bridge will lead out onto the grounds. We will definitely explore that a little bit later. But for now, let's go get that Incendio. That's one of the most important moves in the game. The sooner we have that, the better. Whee! Dude's getting in his steps. Getting that wizard physique. Alright. Come on, baby, light my fire.
I trust Mr. Brattleby was able to accomplish.
I finished all of the tasks you gave me, Professor Hackett.
Glad to hear it. Then you should be ready to learn Incendio.
Should be, Professor.
Yes. I'm sorry to say, I visited enough careless colleagues at St. Mungo's to assure you that fire is a fickle servant. Your spellcasting has impressed me thus far, but please maintain focus. I would rather we not end today's lesson with your robes aflame. Let us begin. And remember, focus on the proper wand movement. Concentrate, and keep your wand steady.
So it looks like we got two buttons, just X and square. Boom. Incendio. So now that we have a few spells, you're gonna have to we have to trade out spells as we go along until we can afford more spell sets. I'll show you what I mean by that later on. Lumos is important. Really, the only one that we can't that we don't really need at all times is Reparo. So hold R2, hit X over it, and then it replaces it. It's a good place for it too. Good placement.
Incendio.
Takes a minute to recharge.
Keep at it, and do try not to incinerate yourself.
Incendio.
Setting things ablaze is certainly cathartic, isn't it?
Levioso. Accio. Incendio.
Daddy likes. I don't know why it's still showing us the spell set thing. We already did that. There we go. Okay, now it's happy. Alright, now we can go back to Professor Fig. Sometimes it's good to look at your map. If it's dark like that, it means that there are side missions to go do. So there's 2 gobstones there, and there's something going on in the library. Hey, I say we go check that out. Fast travel.
Revelio.
really have made
It's
it.
If you see a dragon, well, do that and you get a field guide. Simple as that.
That was
There.
nothing. You.
Is everything all right?
Oh, hello. Thank you for asking. I'm Cressida, by the way, and I'm afraid everything's not all right. I may be in a spot of trouble with the librarian.
What did
You
she
see, I'm
do?
fond of creating my own charms. Thought I'd perfected my light as a feather charm to use on my library books. My arms get so tired carrying them around all day. But I must have confused the Latin word for feather with bird in my incantation, because when I opened my bag just now in the library, they literally took flight.
That sounds brilliant, actually.
Thank you. Somehow I don't think the librarian will see it that way.
I think our
I
summoning
collect
charm might
books
be
and remove
handy
the
for
charm
that.
myself, except this isn't the first time one of my charms has threatened the peace of the library. Our meet told Madame Scribner they were my books flying around, so she said that if I caused her any more
Our
trouble,
fellow
she'd write to my
Ravenclaw, you've been
parents.
snitching.
Perhaps you could get them for me.
Don't you know that
There are
snitches
only
get
5.
stitches and wind up
She
in
won't
ditches,
be suspicious
bitches?
of a new student looking around.
I suppose I could help, if I have the time.
Oh, I'd very much appreciate it. One of the books is my diary. I'd rather it not fall into the wrong hands.
Oh, that sounds like some
If you
fun
could
reading.
collect them
Let's get
and
it.
bring them to me, I can remove the charm.
Flying off the shelves.
I'm going to have to use Accio to get to those books.
Got 2 of them already.
Go.
Revelio.
This must be Cressida's diary.
Today was a
want this
good
back
day.
too, if
That
I
is
were
until
her.
Gareth splashed whatever ridiculous concoction he was creating all over my perfectly stewed lacewing flies. I had to empty my entire cauldron stall all over again. Hehehe. Reading other people's diaries. What a scumbag we are.
Revelio.
There's a flue flame portal. Make sure to activate those when you see them. And there's the restricted section. Good to keep in mind. I don't see any more on the first floor, do you? I think we're gonna have to go upstairs. She wants to ban magic in the library because of Cressida. Looks like there's treasure beyond this fire. If only we had a spell that could put out flames. Maybe someday.
Revelio.
Getting field guides right and left. Ah, there's another flying book. How many left? How many left?
Revelio.
We got 4 out of 5. Just need one more. Ooh.
Lumos.
It's the guy who's going, shush. I think he's on the other side, right? Yeah, that's him. There's the bastard. You know, creep.
Revelio.
No books flying around here? Ah, there it is.
That's the last book. Now to take them back to Cressida.
Hey, there's the butterfly.
Lumos.
Lomos. There it is. Knew it was somewhere around here. Boom. Oh, can't leave without my page. Yeah. Oh, got a new hat. Nice. Stylish. The base as fuck. Bissel Ganglion. It's good to spin globes and pet cats every now and then. Oh, just when we had one, we get another. Nice. Cressida.
Hello, Cressida. I collected your books, including your diary.
Oh, what a relief. Thank you. I'll happily take the heavy lot off your hands now.
Here you are.
Well,
You can extort her for money if you
I
want.
certainly won't be practicing any charms in the library again anytime soon. Now, to work out where I went wrong. Perhaps I should start brushing up on my Latin. Thank goodness some people are trustworthy.
Ooh, got a sweet new wand handle. I'm gonna put that on. Boom. Sick. Sick-witted. Alright. Let's go back to Fig's class. Just gonna travel by flute pattern this time. Knocking shit over.
Ah, there you are.
Figgy, can't you see? Sometimes your spells just hypnotize me.
Hello, sir. You'll be pleased to know that I worked on my defensive magic with Professor Heckard.
So I hear. She tells me you've taken rather well to your new wand. You
Like a
must
fish to
continue
water,
work with
baby.
her and your other professors to improve your skills. That said, I don't wish to postpone our visit to the library any longer. So, shall we proceed?
Fig, I have work for you. Come.
Headmaster, I'm with a student and my schedule
Your
is...
schedule will wait indefinitely, as will your student. I would think that after all the trouble you caused me with Osric, you'd be eager to make amends. My office, 5 minutes.
Guy is a douche nugget.
That man is exasperating. Unfortunately, our trip to the restricted section will have to wait a bit longer.
But Professor...
We have no choice. It would be unwise to provoke our illustrious headmaster further. I shall find you when I've completed whatever toils I must endure.
Where there's a will, there's a way, baby.
Sebastian mentioned sneaking into the restricted section.
You sure did.
Perhaps he'll have an idea.
Revelio.
Sebastian, there you are. I was hoping to see you. I was in the Three Broomsticks after the troll attack and saw what happened with Rookwood and Harlow.
Not
Now this is a good guy to know.
To Rookwood's attention. What was that all about?
It's going to teach us a lot in this game, for better and worse.
Seems he's working with Ranrock, and Ranrock is after something I found at Gringotts.
Ranrock? And when were you at Gringotts?
Professor Fig and I ended up there after the dragon attack. It's quite the tale. Fig had this port key.
A port key? To Gringotts? I'm not sure I follow.
I barely follow myself, and I was there. Anyway, we ended up in an ancient vault where we found a map. That map leads to the restricted section.
You can't be serious.
Deadly
Let's
serious.
do it.
Professor Fig has insisted that I not tell a soul about any of this. I've probably said too much.
Understood. Your secret's safe with me. Whatever it is.
Thank you, Sebastian. You mentioned being clever enough not to get caught in the restricted section.
And I am. Meet me outside the library tonight, and tell no one.
Let's do it.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll meet you later.
Sneaky, sneaky time. Sneaky, 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 sneaky. Oh, Jack. I knew you'd wait for me here.
See there? That's the door we need to reach. And those annoying prefects would love nothing more than to rat on us to Scribner, so don't let them see us. Understood?
I can be sneaky. Let's go.
Hold on now. There's a spell you should know. The Disillusionment Charm. Good for getting places you're not supposed to be.
And opening up chests
Cast it
with
and you'll appear
eyeballs.
as little more than a trick of the light, just as long as you keep your distance and stay quiet.
You mean I'll actually be able to turn invisible?
Something like that. It's not as foolproof as a cloak, but those are expensive. And spells are free. Give it a try.
So we have 3 different buttons on this. Square, X, oh no, just 2. Square, X, and square. Okay, nothing to it. Boom. So we'll have to slot that spell in. I'm gonna do it for that one. Keep as many combat spells as I can.
Quieter than a jobberknoll.
You don't want to run when you have this on. You want to sneaky, sneaky, snake. Also do this. Give a little distraction, like I just did. Let me sneaky, sneaky, snake. Those 2 are talking. I'll walk right by him. Ha ha ha.
Blast. The librarian's still here. Quick, behind the bookcase.
told me the librarian would be gone by now.
I said usually, but it'll still be alright. Do you see her desk behind me? The key is in the drawer of that desk.
She looks like
now,
the archetype of a librarian.
I'll create a distraction to draw her away. You focus on getting the key. I'll meet you outside of the restricted section.
You distract, I get the key. Understood.
I said I'd get you in, and I always keep my word. Trust me.
I like them already. Next to the distraction.
Is someone there? Is that you, Peeves? Good.
Got the key. Let's skedaddle. Good job, my dude.
That wasn't so difficult after all. How to find that book. Revelio.
Revelio.
Oh, that one's charmed to look more useful than it is. It's fooled me twice. Never judge a tome by its cover, I say.
So this is what they're talking about what I did earlier. Aiming at a spot away from you and casting a spell to lure the people there.
Ghost, don't let her see you.
Or a ghost. So hitting something with a suit of armor creates a big noise and draws them. Then we can cross.
You aren't supposed to be here.
Surely no one's one. You'd be wise to get out of here.
I hate the railing. That was silly. Let me try that again. Silly me. You gotta be sneakier than that. Let's try that again.
We must remain unseen.
Oh, gotta start all the way at the beginning of the restricted section. Ugh. Don't fail. It's the moral of the story.
Ghost, don't let her see you.
There we go.
Should be
much better.
There's no need for us to be skulking about.
Revelio.
So what is it you've been looking for?
I'm looking for a cure to help my twin sister, Anne, so that she can return to Hogwarts. Because Merlin
sick
knows
sister.
Everyone else has given up.
Why do you think we'll find a cure in the restricted section? Does the Hogwarts matron have them?
No, we've tried everyone from Nurse Blaine to St. Mungo's. But I can research on my own. No need to concern yourself with that right now. Let's focus on what you're after. Which is what, precisely?
Said like someone who's going to recruit us to do something later. So I just put the disillusionment charm on me. Now I can walk up to this thing and open it up. Boom, 500 cash money. I like to make myself visible right after and shame the little locker.
Revelio.
Yeah, that's what you get. There's a Demi, guys. We can't get him quite yet, but like I said, remember where it is. I've seen several of them so far. Write them down if you have to. If you haven't played enough to remember where the locations are. Oh, just shooting up the level board. Growing at an unheard of rate. Got a new wand handle. Oh, we're gonna need to. Fuck you, Peeves.
And his new little friend. Out exploring where they shouldn't be. Naughty, naughty. You'll get caughty.
Peeves, don't you...
I'm going to tell. I'm going to tell. I'm going to tell.
Oh, blasted Peeves! I've got to stop him, or at least get to the librarian with a good excuse for all of this.
Wait, I don't want you getting into trouble for me.
I have a way with the faculty when it comes to disciplinary matters. Besides, I like having friends who are in my debt. Now go. Good luck in your search.
Spoken like a true Slytherin.
Now, where has that damned poltergeist got to?
I know just the spell to repair this armor.
We get Reparo back out.
Reparo. Revelio. Incendio.
Of course, traces of ancient magic.
Revelio.
There must be
We've
more.
seen that before. And before we step on that, let's get that little chest. Dusky wool scarf. Ho ho ho. You just need to be one more level up. So, not too long of a wait.
Revelio.
Curious, I'm curious. We're in a secret place. Loot. The good kind. There's that good loot. Ooh. Hell yeah.
Revelio.
Where might this lead?
The Athenaeum. Looks like we got some baddies. Ooh. That was bad on my part. Basically do combos in order to get more Ancient magic power. You can see it down there in blue next to your health meter. We need to find some more Wiggenwell potions, that's for damn sure. If you play on a lesser difficulty, you'll get a lot more as you're exploring. They're kind of all over the place in the easier difficulties. I have not blocking like I usually do. I still have God of War controls on my mind. It seems to be all of them. There they go. I knew there was a way to get it moving. Can't put them on yet, unfortunately. We need to get that other level.
This must be the way forward, but to where? About me.
How do you get that chest, I wonder? So close. Let's try that again. There we go. We did it. We did it. We did it. Yeah. Is that one out of our level? Nope. Boom. 10 more defense? Hell yeah. Look how sharp we're looking. Looking like a killer. Straight killer. Okay. Jump. So this is going to be the more valuable one down the road, but for right now, without anything to equip in it, it's just all about points. Oh, we got a battle on our hands. Shit. It looks like a big one. I gotta stop confusing X with circle. Ugh, terrible. I've done that so many times now. Again, just did it again right there. Gotta stop it. There we go. Woo! That's about as close as it gets. It's a shame. I'm ashamed at how sloppy my skills have gotten. They will come back, though.
It is a book after all.
Got another memory coming up. Using their magic to help people. Save a village.
You wanted to see me? Headmistress Fitzgerald, Professor Rackham.
So this is the little girl that we just saw.
Welcome.
Professor Rookwood, Professor McCaw.
We understand that you are adjusting well to life at Hogwarts.
I am.
I am glad. Especially in light of your unusual situation, starting as a 5th year.
As it happens, I was also admitted to Hogwarts as a 5th year. I've never heard of another like us.
Miss Morganock, when we spoke yesterday after class, you asked about the beautiful swirls.
There have been others like our character before, and they seem to have the same gift for ancient magic.
Cannot thank you enough for what you did.
We were glad to help.
And yes, I did see swirls of magic everywhere that day. My father insists it was my imagination running wild, but it was certainly real to me.
It was not your imagination.
Percival, Professor Rackham can see them too. But we've never known of another who could.
I don't understand. What are they?
The whispers or traces that appear when a particular form of ancient magic is wielded.
Ancient magic?
Few are capable of wielding it. Hogwarts itself is a stronghold of ancient magic.
So if I can see traces of ancient magic, does that mean I can wield it too?
With the proper training.
But let us not get ahead of ourselves, Miss Morganock.
Before I can train you to wield such magic, you must first master all that Hogwarts has to offer.
A magic this powerful can do great harm in the wrong hands. It must be wielded by a select few. As such, we ask that you not speak to anyone about what we have discussed here today.
She feels special.
Sebastian.
Sneaking in the restricted section again! I had thought we were through with this mischief. Clearly detentions are insufficient. I'm afraid I must take this to the headmaster.
But that being said, Peeves informs me that you didn't come alone tonight. If someone has coerced you, I would have you tell me. You're a bright boy. Don't waste this.
There was nobody else. I came alone.
Oh, Sebastian. What will your uncle say?
Peeves, you dick. We owe Sebastian one, that's for sure.
Revelio.
Well, mission accomplished. Took a few more bumps than I would have liked, but we got out of there. We need to resupply our Wiggenweld potion at some point, though. Pretty cool, pretty cool. We did it. We did it. We did it. Yeah. Figgy, figgy, figgy.
You cannot be serious. Goblins working with Rookwood makes no sense.
It is rather unorthodox, to say the least.
Unorthodox? It's inconceivable. It's... Ah, Fig. You have a visitor.
That's exactly what's
See what I
happening.
can find out.
Sir, I was able to search the restricted section while you were with Professor Black. It was a book we were after.
And a memory.
Wait. You accessed the restricted section? But how? Thinking on it, perhaps it's best you spare me the details.
Fair enough. In fact, the book was below the restricted section as it appeared on the map.
I want to hear everything. First, let's have a look.
dear. Some of these pages seem to be missing. It appears someone has got to the book before us. Still, I will need time to study what remains. Perhaps we can still salvage something useful, though it may take some time. I wonder why it was here, below Hogwarts.
I think I know, sir. I saw 2 more memories where I found the book.
Another pensive Godric's heart.
The man we saw before, Percival Rackham, was a professor here. The first memory showed him and 3 other professors using ancient magic to restore a hamlet from a drought.
Miriam was
He's very
right.
good at
And the second
doing
memory?
They
synopses
were
of
talking
what
to a
happened
student
to our
who started
character.
as a 5th year, like I did. She could see traces of magic too.
Why those memories? Perhaps this book will explain. Now I'll have to take it with me to London. The headmaster has insisted that I speak directly to the minister about George's death.
I understand. I'll see what I can learn about the missing pages while you're gone.
Good. Don't neglect your studies. Your wand work is improving by the day. But you'll want to pay attention in herbology and potions. There's more to magic than spellcasting.
Plenty to keep me occupied while you're gone.
You've done exceptionally well. I look forward to seeing all that you've accomplished when I return. Oh, and don't neglect your friends. You may be surprised by how much you can learn from them as well.
Nice, Joe. Well, we are breezing through. A little over an hour into the chat. I'm going to take a break here. Till next time, this is Sky T Vice on Twitch, Skylar Vice on YouTube, saying Live Fast Die Gaming. We'll pick right up here next time when we get started. Let's go ahead and get rid of all these exclamation marks while we're here. Boom, boom, boom. That's where you can read about enemies. Oh, we got a new wand. And that's where you can read about places. So basically all the pages that you find. Alright, y'all take care, and I'll see you next time.